Alright, well, everybody watching this later as a VOD, welcome to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So for those who aren't aware, I attempted to stream last week, both this and Monster Sanctuary, and it ended very badly. Uh, Needless to say, neither stream worked. But I got it fixed, and we're back now. And now we can do what I wanted to do. We're gonna get these dailies out of the way. And once we do that, we're gonna grind away at some duel puzzles, some duel quizzes, and some trial deck quizzes to get some grind for gems so that we can, once we do that, we can start grinding away, trying to roll for those Dino Mist cards, which Dino Mist are an archetype of monster that just got released in the newest set in the game. And what they are is essentially their power. Like, if you've ever watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Megazords that are like giant dinosaur robots, they're basically that, but a deck. And if that is not the coolest thing you've ever heard, then I don't know what is. So we're gonna try and get a full play set of those. Okay, cool. And yeah, as you can see in the upper right corner, well, you can't right now because we're gonna duel, but you'll be able to see in a minute. I have been grinding away and saving up gems. That way, we can well, we can open up a lot more packs on stream. I waited on opening them up myself so that we could do it together. Alright. This should be the last one, and then I think there's just that, the Vagrant. And then we can do the duel quizzes. So, 2 days. 2 days is Christmas Eve, and 3 days, it's Christmas. I don't know about you guys, it snuck up on me. I do not feel any different than I did last month. It snuck up on me a bit. I think during current times, it's become a lot harder to appreciate the time of year. I mean, it's not like it's not like you go out as much as you used to. Don't go to many parties or get-togethers or anything for safety reasons. And even if you do, it's not, it's just so alien because it's been so long. But, I'm grateful that... Well, I'm grateful for a lot of things. I think people associate thankfulness more with Thanksgiving, but I think Christmas is also a time to be grateful. To remember all the good things we have in life. What is this guy? Oh. I don't like this one bit. Nope. No, I don't like that one bit, Sam I am. Bruh. Alright, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. No, do not check deck. I don't care what his deck is. Okay. Now it's time. Oh, we got a gem. Cool. Alright, now it's time to go do those duel quizzes. Oh, wait. First, we gotta fight Rex. Gotta fight Rex Raptor first. Oh, he's a level 10? Really? Oh, this is gonna take like 10 seconds. No time at all. No time at all. Don't you worry. Alright, next turn for sure. We got this guy. Alright, next turn. See, there you go. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Didn't even let him finish his voice line. That's how little I care. Okay. Now it's time for the duel trials. Alright, Loner Deck Duels. Start. Alright, we're using Abyss Actors for this one. I know nothing about Abyss Actors. All I know is that they're a pendulum deck. And they're Dark Fiend monsters.
I'll show you that LID isn't the only duel school in town. Duel! My turn. I set a monster. I end my turn.
What's more perfect than perfect? I draw.
I've never seen the Arc V dub. Like, at least much of it, so... Let's see... This one is level 0, so clearly we should be using that one. Let's activate effect. Man, he said that with his chest. There we go. That must be the other one. Pendulum scale. Alright, we're gonna pendulum summon all 3 of these guys.
I pendulum summon. My monsters can swing into action too. Abyss Actor, Wild Hope.
This dude, he's like a cowboy.
Abyss Actor, Evil Heel. Allow me to introduce Abyss Actor Superstar.
Oh, we got the ace out. Alright. Let's see, what's this guy's effect? Once per turn, you can make this card gain 100 attack for each Abyss Actor monster you currently control with different names until the end of the turn. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, add an Abyss Actor from your deck to your hand, except for this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. And what's this guy's effect? When normal or special summoned, your opponent's spell and traps and effects cannot be activated once per turn. I can set an Abyss script spell card directly from my deck. Interesting. Alright, well, let's do this guy. He gets an attack boost. Oh, well, let's just do this.
Abyss Actor, Twinkle Little Stars Pendulum Effect.
This effect lets me attack 3 times this turn, but only with this monster. But with 3,000 attack, do we really need anything else? Oh, on monsters! Well, I'm dumb. I threw away my chance to end it this turn. That's fine. We'll finish it this turn.
Time to battle. Attack, Evil Heel. Take 'em down. Direct attack.
And one more.
spectacular, spectacular. I attack you
Alright, we got him.
while I shine like a star. You're stuck in the mud.
Alright. Nice. Alright. Now let's see, what other decks can we duel with for gems? Quite a few. Quite a few. Look at all that. Yep, there we go. Right here. A deck built with fabled monsters from Revolution Beginning. It excels in special summoning monsters, so swarm the field and synchro summon. Alright, so we're using a synchro deck. Alright, go ahead.
It's my turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, well, I'm dumb. Let's see. What should we even start with? What do we have in the extra deck? Five, 4, or 7? I see, I see.
I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
Alright, now we can special summon them because of their effects.
Summon a monster. All right. I special summon a monster.
And we end our turn. Next turn, we'll have everything we need to synchro summon.
I'll play this. Battle now. I attack with my monster's effect. Activate. I end my turn.
Alright, he's using a burn deck. Ah, it occurs to me we have thrown away our synchro monster. I have made a terrible mistake. Well,
My turn is
end our turn.
My turn. Draw. Let's do this. Battle. Watch and learn. My monster's effect. Activate now. My monster's effect. I
will not
completed
lose.
another flawless turn.
still believe in my cards. I draw.
Oh, okay, we just lose.
Congratulations.
We'll try again. Wish there was a built-in retry button. It's annoying to have to reload everything. Alright, once more. Once more with feeling.
I will duel. Here I go.
Oh, I go first again? I hate going first. Let's see. Hmm. Alright, let's activate its effect.
My monster's effect activates.
Discard you. Summon you and attack.
I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
Alright, the Pegasus summons itself back. And then I can summon you. In attack mode.
I special summon a monster.
Now we can Synchro summon. Let's see. What is this? Okay. I think right now you are the optimal play. Synchro summon Underworld Fighter Balmung.
I synchro summon a monster.
And then we'll summon you.
Time. I summon a monster in attack position.
And I'll Synchro summon out Ancient Sacred Wyvern.
Now is the time. I synchro summon a monster.
There we go.
My turn is
Get
done.
ready. Draw. I set a end
Alright, we got a powerful monster on the field now.
I draw a card.
Alright, Fabled Pegasus. Activate its effect.
Monster's effect activates.
Reveal a card in my hand to send a card to the graveyard. We'll send another copy of the same card.
My monster's effect activates.
There we go.
Monster's effect activates. Here I go. I special summon a monster.
Hey, there we go. Fabled Valkyrus.
Synchro summon a monster.
I've never even seen these cards, to be honest. I know nothing about the Valkyrus archetype. And summon you.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Synchro summon Fabled Ragan.
Here I go.
And then its effect lets me draw 2 cards because I have 1 or less cards in my hand.
My monster's effect activates.
2 cards, baby. We'll play you face down because you might be helpful later. What's this guy?
Time to
Alright.
Here we
Attack.
go. I attack with a monster.
And attack directly.
Time is over. My monster.
Big damage. Alright. Next turn, we got him.
My turn.
Make you pay. I draw. I set a monster.
Now isn't the
I
time
end
to
my
let up.
turn.
I draw.
We'll summon Fabled Urustos.
I'm counting on you. I summon
And its effect gives all of my monsters an attack boost. Let's go.
Let's battle. Let's
Alright, Ragan attacks his face down. Oh, we got this. We won. And attack for game with Valkyrus.
my monster attacks your right point.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yugi, I was willing to risk everything to win.
Kaiba.
Alright. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime now, Duel Links. Anytime you want to load, right? Alright, next one. Gusto Tornado. A deck based around Gusto monsters from Tornado of Phantoms. Use the effects of Gusto Eagle and Winda Priestess of Gusto to special summon Gusto monsters from your deck and Synchro summon. Okay. So another Synchro era deck. And we're playing as Kaiba and Yugi again. Or we're playing as Yugi against Kaiba. Typical.
Kaiba, every duel. It's my turn.
I should probably check. Alright, what monsters am I dealing with? Level 9. Level 6. Level 5. Level 4. Level 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay. What do you do? This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Special summon a level 2 or lower Gusto monster from my deck. This card destroys an opponent's... It's the graveyard. You can special summon... Okay. This card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon level 4 or lower non-tuner Gusto monster from my deck. This card is normal. You can target one wind tuner monster in your graveyard. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, so we're going to start by setting you face down. And then we're going to end our turn. So once he destroys this guy, we'll get to special summon an extra monster from the deck. Oh, now he's using Fableds. Alright, Eagle's effect activates.
My monster's effect activates.
We're gonna summon out Winda, Priestess of Gusto.
I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster. Here I go. My turn. I
Draw.
a card.
Alright. We're gonna summon Pelicia, Descendant of Gusto.
Monster in attack position.
And its effect is gonna let us bring back the tuner monster we discarded. Or that we sent to the grave last time. And now we can Synchro summon. Let's see. Alright, we'll go with Psychic Nightmare.
I'm counting on you. I synchro summon a monster.
And its effect?
My monster's effect activates.
I'm gonna guess it's a monster. And if I guess correctly, it gains 1,000 attack until the end turn. And it's a monster. There we go. We're gonna do a hefty 1,700 damage. And we'll end our turn with that.
Draw. I said I end my turn.
Here I go.
Alright.
My turn. I draw a card.
Alright, first we're gonna activate its effect.
Monster's effect activates.
I'm gonna guess another monster. And I was right. Alright, we're gonna summon... I'll summon you.
On you. I summon a monster in attack position. Time to battle.
And attempt to attack. Hey, it worked. Alright. His effect activates.
Effect activates.
When he destroys a monster, I can special summon another monster from my deck. I'll choose Winda, Priestess of Gusto.
I special summon a monster.
And, it's game from here.
Playtime is over. My monster attacks your
3,400 is way more than enough to finish him. And we got him.
Kaiba.
Alright, what's next? What's the next deck? Let's see. A deck based around Mecha Phantom Beast monsters from Tornado of Phantoms. Synchro summon Mecha Phantom Beast Synchro monsters using the effect of Mecha Phantom Beast Blue Impala. Alright. I've never used these cards either, so I guess we'll see how this goes. I'm going first, it seems.
Kaiba.
Every duel.
These decks do not like to give you any spells or traps.
My turn.
Okay, let's see. What are we dealing with in the extra deck? 9977. Okay. And what do we have in hand? Any tuners? No tuners in hand. I will start by summoning you.
I summon a monster in attack position.
End turn. 2100, that's a pretty strong shield to start with.
From my hand. I activate.
Karakuri Anatomy?
An attack position.
Each time he summons a Karakuri monster, or each time a Kamakuri monster's battle position is changed, place a counter on this card.
I attack with a monster.
Wait, what? Oh, I guess it's mutual destruction. You can send this card from the field to the graveyard to draw one card for each counter on this card. I see. Let's see. Alright, let's summon Mecha Phantom Beast Arrow's Gun. Arrowskuin. Activate its effect.
Monster's effect activate.
Banish you from the graveyard. And I get a token.
I'm counting on you.
And now my monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects while I have the token. So it's a small shield.
Playtime is over.
And its level increases. That's also worth mentioning.
Get ready.
Alright, what you got, Kaiba?
My monsters of
Karakuri MDL 248 Nishipachi.
will net
Oh.
link.
Alright, well that's fine. He still had to get through my
Draw a card.
token to do anything. Change to attack. Let's see. I'm gonna summon Tetherwolf.
I summon a monster in it. My monster's effect.
Its effect activates, I get a token.
Here I go. I special
And my monster's levels go up.
Let's battle.
And I win.
Think that'll
My
work on me.
monster attacks.
My monster's effect activates.
Oh, I guess I don't. Alright, well, he's down to 800 life points, so
Points direct.
next turn we got him, as long as he doesn't have anything crazy up his sleeve.
Let's do this. I activate a continuous spell.
And he draws a card.
Battle now.
He's destroying... Okay, you still lose, my man.
My turn.
My turn. I draw.
Alright, we'll summon Mecha Phantom Beast War Bluron.
Summon a monster in attack position.
Let's see here. Yeah, okay, I can't Synchro summon. That is unfortunate, but... Oh well. We'll deal, we'll deal.
Here we go.
I was expecting
I attack with a monster.
my monster. I was expecting
Alright, what's its effect?
this. I special summon a monster.
Okay. That's fine. Attack.
You think that'll work
My
on me?
monster attacks.
My monster's effect activates.
This is far from I am.
Well,
My turn.
next turn.
I draw. From my hand, I activate a spell.
Okay. He gets a card. Switches it to attack.
Watch closely. I summon a monster.
Okay.
Position.
He's clearly gonna synchro summon.
Watch closely.
Or I guess not.
Summon a monster. Battle. Watch and learn. My monster's effect activates. Here I come. Watch and learn.
Now isn't the time to let up.
My turn.
I draw.
What does this card do? We're gonna set you and activate your effect.
Activate.
Oh, I messed up. Okay, well, we're gonna restart. I messed up that one pretty bad. I don't like this archetype very much. Alright, let's try again. I know what an equip spell is, thank you. I'm going second. Perfect.
Kaiba.
I will duel. Here I go. I end my turn.
It's my turn.
Alright, draw.
I draw a card.
Alright. Alright, we'll summon Tetherwolf.
I summon a monster. My monster's
Its effect activates.
Here I go. I special summon a monster.
Then we'll activate Token Sunday
I activate a spell.
to destroy his face down card. And we'll attack directly.
Playtime is over. My monster attacks your life. My turn is done.
Here I go. Draw. Let's do this. I summon a monster battle. Watch and learn. My monster
Not sure why he would.
watch
What's its effect do?
I special summon
Oh, that's why.
with a monster.
This is far from over. Now isn't the time to let up.
My turn.
I draw.
Okay. We'll summon Mecha Phantom Beast Saberhawk
Summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle.
to destroy his monster. There we go. Okay. Turn end.
Hey, I draw from my hand. I'll play this. My monster's effect activates. Will now
Ugh.
Okay. Here
end
I
my
go.
turn.
I draw.
Let's see. Alright, we're gonna play this
I set a card.
like that. We're gonna normal summon Blue Impala.
I summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle. Let's do this.
We're gonna attack.
My monster attacks.
My monster's effect activates.
Not I end. My
Make
turn.
you pay. I draw. Let's do this.
Alright.
Summon a monster in attack position.
Uh-huh.
Watch closely. I synchro
Yeah.
Summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. Watch closely.
Mm-hmm.
Special summon
Yeah.
a monster. Battle. Watch and learn. I attack with a monster.
Hmm.
Exactly what I was waiting for. I use my face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
Watch and learn.
Now isn't the
All
time
right.
to let up?
Turn.
Draw.
Draw.
Let's see. What can we even do at this point?
I set a monster.
I don't think there's much we can do.
I took.
I draw. My monster's effect activates. Let's do this. You'll watch.
Well, we lose.
Now
Yeah, this deck is pretty bad. Only one thing I can do, kick his ass. Believe me, I'm trying. This archetype that I'm using is not good. Like, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm dumb. But, like, there's no way to, like, keep the monsters around long enough to synchro summon for the boss monster of the deck. The boss monsters of the deck. So, like, it's, like, impossible to keep going.
I will duel. Here I go. I set up. I end my turn.
Here I go. My turn. I draw a card.
Alright, we're gonna start by playing you face down in defense mode.
Face down. I set this card.
Distract them with cheesecake.
My turn is
You know, I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of cheesecake. Like, it's not bad. I'm more of a normal cake kind of guy, to be honest. Oh, fuck off.
I'll play.
Fuck right off, dude.
Synchro summon a monster. My monster's effect. Watch closely. I special summon.
Dude, really?
Watch and learn.
Serious? Okay, whatever. Normal cake is too dry for you? Ah, I see. Well, it's gotta be a moist cake. Oh, I hate this archetype so much. Yeah, the first turn he set a monster past his turn. The second turn, I set a monster past my turn. Third turn, he summoned a monster that flipped my monster over to attack mode. Then he summoned again, then he summoned again, then he attacked for game.
Kaiba.
Every duel.
This game is not... This deck they gave me is not very comboable.
I end my
It's
turn.
my turn. I draw a card. I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position. Time to battle.
Alright, we're not gonna give him a friggin' chance in hell to actually keep his monsters. I say that, and lo and behold, I'm not allowed to destroy his monster anyway.
Draw. Let's do this.
Yeah, do the thing.
I end
Here
my
I go.
turn.
This is some BS. They gave this guy way better deck consistency. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do.
I'm counting on you.
Summon you.
My monster.
His effect activates. I get a token.
All right. I special summon a monster.
Then I'm gonna activate Token Sunday to destroy my token, and I'm gonna destroy your dumbass. Pardon my French. I usually do not cuss this much on stream, but this deck is infuriating.
My monster attacks.
Haven't actually used this deck since I got it. Yeah.
My turn is
Here
done.
I go. It's my turn. Draw. Let's do this.
I don't like that.
Summon a monster in attack position. Will now battle. Don't blink. I end.
Okay. Well, it's mutual destruction, so it's at least there's that. Alright, summon you.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Activate your effect.
My monster's
I'm gonna remove you from play to add a token to my field. Now I'm indestructible. And now I'm gonna attack directly. Alright, he's got 700 life points left. Surely I can win. He summoned it in attack mode. I don't like that. Alright, the token on the field saved me. Okay, I'm gonna normal summon Mecha Phantom Beast Warbluron. Then I'm gonna Synchro summon. Finally!
I'm counting on you. I synchro summon a monster.
Mecha Phantom Beast Concordua. And I get another token. I will play this face down just in case. And now I will battle. Okay. He's got nothing on the field except a card that lets him draw a card. I have 2 tokens on the field and a Synchro monster. Surely I can win. Oh, he's gonna Synchro summon too.
Let's do this. I synchro summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
What's he gonna do? Oh, okay, cool. He's just gonna summon a ton of monsters.
My monster's effect activates. Battle. Don't blink. My monster attacks.
Fine.
I can still turn this duel around.
My monster attacks.
Exactly what I was waiting for. I use my face down card.
Alright. Get rid of that.
A quick play spell. I will not lose.
Draw.
Still believe in my cards. I draw.
Alright, what can I do to kick this guy's butt? Um... This isn't gonna work. I hate this guy's deck so much. Alright, summon Tetherwolf.
My monster's effect activates. Let's battle.
Attack this guy.
Time is over. I attack with a monster.
My monster's effect activates. I was expecting
Yeah, do the thing.
this. I was expecting that. My monster's effect activates.
Oh, you can screw right off. Well, that was the one shot at winning. So, we're gonna go again.
You win.
Now
I really, really despise this deck and everything it stands for. But I refuse to let it beat me. I will continue until I win. This deck just has 0 consistency compared to his.
Kaiba.
I will do.
Yeah, move on.
Get ready. I end my
Here
turn.
I go. My turn. I draw a card.
Alright, normal summon.
I summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle.
Attack his face down.
My monster attacks.
I'll play this. I was
Well, game over already.
monster's effect.
He's gonna synchro summon next turn, watch.
From my hand, I activate a. Watch closely. I summon a monster.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'll play this. I synchro summon a monster. My monster's effect. Here I come. Will now battle. Now. Don't blink. I've completed
My
another
cards will. I
flawless
will
turn.
not lose. I still believe in my cards. I draw. Congratulate.
Now you.
Yeah, alright, let me try again. I hate when they do this. This is like the second or third time this has happened. They give the opponent a deck that is so consistent, like consistently reliable and hard counters the other deck, and then they give you the crap deck and just expect you to try and win. No, it's an AI opponent using the deck. So this is like a mode where the game gives you a deck, a pre-built deck, and the opponent AI a pre-built deck, and you have to try and beat the opponent with the deck that we were given. The problem is, some of these matches, they give the AI a really consistently good deck, and they give you a deck of cards that's like, it just doesn't work.
All right. I summon.
See, like, watch. I'm gonna summon this guy. He is 2100 attack. He's gonna summon the monster that switches it to defense mode, guaranteed.
I active. Let's do this. Battle. Don't blink. My monster's a. Watch
Or that.
I special. My
Well, he still summoned it. He just had to special summon it out. Yep, see? I can't keep a monster on the field.
I draw a card.
And when this deck, when all the boss monsters in this deck need you to have at least 2 monsters on the field, there's no way to win with this deck.
Now is the time. I summon a monster in a time to battle. Playtime is over. My monster
My
attacks.
monster's effect. Activate.
My turn is done.
Here I go. Draw. Let's do this.
Oh, Lord.
Activate a continuous spell.
This again.
We'll watch and learn. I end
It's
my
my
I'm not allowed to keep a monster on the field.
I draw a card. Here I go.
Alright, I'll summon you.
In attack position. Let's battle.
Attack.
I attack your life points directly. I end my turn.
you pay. Let's do this. Battle.
Yep. Can't keep that monster either.
Okay.
I
Here
end
I
my
go.
turn.
I draw.
Alright, summon you.
Summon a monster in attack.
Effect activate.
Monster's effect activates.
I remove you from play so I can get a token.
Now is the
Now my monster is indestructible.
summon a monster.
Or at least it should be. But I have a feeling it won't be.
My monster attacks your
Finally! It only took 8 tries
Kaiba.
to beat this deck. It only took 8 tries, guys. That's all it takes. I'm not mad, you're mad. Let's move on. Let's move on to a different deck. Please. Alright, Infernal Laval. A deck built with Laval cards from Absolute Inferno. It contains powerful Laval spell trap cards such as Molten Conduction Field and Dust Flame Blast, as well as Laval Synchro monsters. I have also never used Lavals, so we'll see how this goes. Tails, I'm going second. I'm fine with that. I prefer going second.
Kaiba.
Every duel. Here I go. I end my
Here
turn.
I go.
Alright.
My turn.
Dodo,
Draw a card.
what do I have to work with here? That's a tuner. I want to hold on to that. When a spell trap card is activated, banish one fire monster with 200 defense from my graveyard and negate the activation if I do destroy it. Okay.
Set
Play that face down. When your opponent's card or effect is activated, target one card on the field other than that card and destroy it. Okay.
Set this card face down.
What's this do? Send 2 Laval monsters from your deck to the graveyard. Alright.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Let's see. Not that card. This card is in your graveyard and you have 3 or more Laval monsters with different names in your graveyard. You can banish this card and one other. No. Okay. What do you do? This card is sent from the field to defend. Okay. If you have a Laval monster in your graveyard other than Laval, you can send 1 Laval monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay. I'll send 1 of you. I'll send 1 of you. Activate the effect of Handmaiden in the graveyard. Now I'll send you. Activate your effect. Oh, I can't activate that effect yet. Never mind. Target one of the dimension. Banish this card and 1 other Laval monster from your graveyard to target 1 set card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. My opponent has none. But I can do this. Is level 6 good enough? Okay, I do have a level 6 monster in there. Okay, perfect. Alright, special summon Laval Kodal.
I special summon a monster.
Then we're gonna normal summon Laval Cannon.
Summon a monster in attack position.
And now we're gonna synchro summon. Alright, which of these is better? Once returned, you can add 1 Laval monster from your deck to your hand, then send a monster from your hand to the graveyard. When this card is synchro summoned, send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. If this card would be destroyed by a card effect, I can banish a Laval monster from my graveyard instead. You're stronger slightly, so I'm going with you.
Here I go.
Activate effect.
Effect activates.
I can add a Laval monster from my hand to my... Yeah? Yeah? Okay. And now send it to the graveyard. Activate its effect.
Effect activates.
I'll send you. No, I'm not gonna activate your effect too. My deck's thinning a little too much.
Time to battle.
Alright, attack. Oh, now he's using the Mecha Phantom Beasts.
Here I go.
Hopefully that means we'll have an easier time. I doubt it though.
Here I go. My turn.
Da-da.
Draw a card.
Alright, I'm gonna summon you.
Now's the time. I summon a monster in attack position. Time to battle.
Attack.
Time is over. I attack with a monster.
And attack directly.
Is over.
300 damage.
My turn is
Get
done.
ready. My turn. Draw. I set a monster. I end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw a card.
Alright, let's see.
Now's the time. I summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle. Playtime
Attack.
is over. I attack with a monster.
Attack directly.
It's over. I attack your life points. Do not
Attack directly.
lose.
Witch's Sorcery. That's the name of the set you just bought in bulks. It's the game through Gems at me. Ah, I see.
My monster's effect active. I end my turn.
It's basically a lot of teenage girls. Oh, it's like Cass then. Perfect.
Let's do this.
I'm sure Cass would get a kick out of that.
Now, don't blink. I attack with a monster.
My monster. Here I go.
My turn.
My turn. I draw a card.
Dodo. I summon you in attack mode.
I summon a monster
Attack!
I attack with a monster.
Attack!
Do this. My monster attacks your life points directly. This can't
Alright, he's got 400 life points. We got this in the bag. I say before I lose. You beat up some little girl with it. It was weird. A lot of mechanics might be too complicated for someone as blonde as you. Nah, you'll be fine. The good thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is you just have to read the rules and you'll, like, on the cards. Like, it's not like, that's like pretty much like, no other card game is as simple as Yu-Gi-Oh! I think, in just, like, you just do whatever the hell the card tells you to do. Hunger overwhelms me. I shall return with potential haste. Understandable. Get some food.
now's my chance. I reveal my face down card. My trap.
I'll destroy my own monster!
I'll play this.
Here I go.
I end my turn.
Oh, I read it and was like, huh? So I just played them and went with whatever happened. Yeah, fair enough.
A card.
Alright, Laval Cannon.
Summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle.
Accidentally killed your first card, then used another magic card and brought it back. It was like you Mr. Magoo'd the shit out of that situation. Yeah? Yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh!
That'll work on
My monster attacks.
my monster's effect. Activate.
Alright, attack. Finish him! We got him, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. We did it. I misplayed the hell out of this deck, but I still beat him. Wait, why did it take me back to the top of the list? Take me back to where I was. Ooh, Absolute Archfiend. Okay. A deck built to synchro summon Red Dragon Archfiend, which is available in Absolute Inferno. The deck contains many of Jack Atlas's cards. Fellas, I recently finished a rewatch of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I know exactly what I'm doing with this deck. Alright, we're going first.
You say, I'll put my very soul into this duel, so no one will pose a challenge, not even you.
Jack, I'll show you that I'm at the top of my game.
Duel!
I always find it funny that in the dub they made Jack Australian for some reason. Like, he has the most American name out of any Yu-Gi-Oh! Character, and they give him an Australian accent. It's just so funny to me. Alright, let's see. We're gonna play a face-down card and end our turn.
It's go time. I drop.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Why are you leaving yourself open? It's because it's optimal strategy for me.
Take this. My monster. I end my turn.
Don't expect me to slow down.
Da-da!
I draw.
Alright, check this out. Because my opponent has a monster and I don't, I can special summon Vice Dragon.
Saw. Vice Dragon.
But its attack and defense are halved. I can still normal summon, so I normal summon Flare Resonator. 5 and 3 together make 8, so now I can synchro out Jack's Ace. Laga Tamashi! Red Demon. Alright, anyway, Red Dragon Archfiend attacks.
Red Dragon Arch. I end my turn.
It's go time.
I have to attack with Red Dragon Archfiend because its effect, for anyone who doesn't know, if I do not attack with it while I'm able to, it's destroyed. Really, every monster on my field that I do that with is destroyed. Alright, Alexandrite Dragon.
Let's battle. Attack Red Dragon Archfiend. Red Dragon Archfield's effect.
It also automatically destroys all defense monsters on my opponent's field when it attacks. It is a brick house of a monster.
Dragon Archfield. I end my turn.
This is the perfect test. I draw. From my hand.
Contact with Gusto. Oh, I thought it's special summon them. If that's special... Wait, what?
Not giving up.
It's my turn.
I end my turn.
Oh, then destroy the target. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We've still got this. That is unfortunate, though. Does he have... Okay, no. I was curious if he had the evolved form of Red Dragon Archfiend in here, but he doesn't. Alright, we still win. For wait, what? Yeah, true. I'm getting emotes soon. Well, I have to get affiliate first, but I recently commissioned somebody to work on emotes. I just have to decide what I want exactly for my emotes. Oh, dude, don't tell me he's gonna somehow pull a comeback. Orale. Let's see. Cannot be destroyed by... Oh, perfect! Alright, I win. Alright. I'll sacrifice Alexandrite Dragon to summon Strong Wind Dragon. It gains half of my dragon monster I tributed for its attack points. And it does piercing damage. So we win. There we go! You just went for general use emotes which had specific purposes, but you didn't want emotes that had to spell out what they were supposed to be. Yeah, that's fair. The first set were mostly obvious, minus the last, but it makes a good raid one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have, like, the emotes be little versions of me with, like, expressions or, like, words above them. Like one of them will just be, like, me with the words raid above it or something. I'm not sure yet. I gotta think about it. I know one of them is definitely gonna be... It's gonna be like me, like mouth agape, yellow sparkles in my eyes, angry. That'll be an emote for sure. Second set were Disney themed? Oh, right, you have Maid Marian. The second one in that set is Maid Marian, yeah. What is the third one? The little coin. What is that based off of? Golden Castle Dimension. A deck around Gold Castle of Stromberg from Dimension of the Wizards. Use this card to special summon monsters from your deck and prevent the opponent from attacking. The deck is 30 cards in order to cover the cost for maintaining this effect. Okay. Interesting. This is the card that the villain of the first half of Season 5 of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime used. I remember in the anime they made a big deal out of it. Like, this card is illegal. It's banned. He cheated to get it in the tournament. The first one is Miss Bianca from the Rescuers. That's what it is. I never watched Rescuers. The coin is based off of Scrooge McDuck's Lucky Dime. Okay. He gives a better view of it than the original series. It's the #1 dime, Senlassa. I see. That's clever. I think those were a bit before my time. Rescuers and DuckTales. Like, I'm 26, so, like, that was, like, so I was born, I don't know. You go, I think it's, like, it was before my time. By the time I was, like, 5, it was already, like, 2000s, 1999, something like that, so... Like, I watched, like, a lot of the, like, golden era Disney movies, but not much before that. Aside, like, a few of them, like the famous ones, like Snow White and Bambi. DuckTales reboot was released 2 years ago. I've heard good things about it, but I've never sat down and watched it. I'll activate Golden Castle of Stromberg. The reboot is the one that has one of the guys who played Doctor Who as Scrooge, isn't it? Alright, activate its effect.
Spell activates.
Who are we gonna summon? Alright, summon Prinzessin.
All right. I special summon a monster.
Activate Prinzessin's effect
Activates.
to summon out the pumpkin carriage. I love that this entire deck is just fairy tales. This is so funny to me.
Here I go. I special summon a monster.
And I'll equip the glass slippers. Alright, and I'll end my turn.
Get ready.
Honestly, slow to make a Maid Marian emote, as she's half of what your character was based off of. So you were worried it's too much of a hack, but figured your character in Maid Marian looked different enough it wasn't look like straight copy. Yeah!
From my hand, I activate a continuous spell. Here I come. I summon a monster in attack position.
That's a big monster.
I summon a monster in my monster's effect activates. I set a card. I set a card face down. I end my
Here
turn.
I go. Might I draw?
Dodo!
All right.
I'll normal summon you.
Summon a monster in attack position.
I'll activate Rocket Hand
My trap
and put it on
activates.
Prinzessin.
Time to battle.
Right, Iron Hans will attack you.
Let's do this.
See
I
how
attack
you
with a
like
monster.
this. I was expecting that. I reveal my face down card.
It's not a
Activate the effect.
activates.
Summon another Iron Knight. Or add it to my hand, rather. And I'll attack directly.
My monster attacks your life points
This
directly.
duel isn't over yet.
And we'll end our turn.
I end my turn.
If I draw, my monster's effect activates. I set a card face down. I set a monster face down.
Okay.
I end
Alright.
turn.
My turn. I
Dodo! I have no cards in the deck. We need to end this now.
Now is the time. I summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle.
Attack directly.
It's over. My monster attacks your
We defeated him with Cinderella. That is so freaking funny to me. This is so freaking funny to me. That was fun. I like that. Alright. My voice is cracking. Wizard Synchro. A deck built with spellcaster type monsters from Dimension of the Wizards. Synchro summon powerful spellcaster type synchro monsters. such as Arcanite Magician, to dominate the field. Alright.
Here I go. Kaiba, I will defeat you.
I will defeat Duel.
I have a suggestion for this duel. Win. It's a very good suggestion, thank you. I'll take that into consideration.
My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates. I set a monster. I end my
Here
turn.
I go.
Okay, let's see. Dodo!
A card.
Ooh, that's a good card. Alright, what monsters do I have in here? All level 7s, okay. You can neither confirm nor deny, but on occasion I am a jackass. I think that's true for most people. Don't worry too much about it. I'll summon Defender, the Magical Knight.
I summon a monster in attack.
And I place a spell counter on it. Gains some attack and defense
Battle.
from Yami.
Over. I attack with a monster.
Expecting that. My monster's effect activates.
And we'll end our turn.
Here I go. Draw. I set a monster.
Okay.
My
It's
turn.
my turn.
Our monster will be able to I can't speak. Will be able to survive at least one hit because of its effect. We do not have a tuner. We're gonna summon another Defender, the Magical Knight.
I summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. Let's battle.
Alright, attack.
Go. I attack with a monster.
And attack directly.
My monster attacks your life points. My turn is
Get
done.
ready.
He milled all those cards with nothing to show for it. Or maybe now he does.
Set a card face down. I end my
It's
turn.
my turn.
Why would you... He wants me to attack him. There's no way he doesn't. Ha. Perfect. I'll activate Power of the Guardians.
Activate an equip spell.
And equip it onto the Defender, the Magical Knight on the right. And we'll summon Crusader of Endymion.
I summon a monster in attack position.
I summon your X in attack position.
Time to battle.
My X... None of my X's are in this game.
Do this.
Alright, what's your face down?
On me. I reveal my
Yeah, I activate my effect.
my continuous trap activates.
This is far from over.
Alright, Defender will attack.
Activate
The effect of the equipped spell gains 500 attack. It's mutual destruction, except Defender's effect activates. I remove a spell counter from the other Defender, and it's not destroyed. But he is, and now attack directly. That is some big brain stuff. That is some big brain stuff. We pull out massive wins here. Attack, 2 million defense, deity. True.
my turn.
I draw.
Sometimes you just have bad duels like that, you know?
Will now watch and learn.
Activate the effect.
Monster.
It's not over. Now isn't the time to
I
let
end
up.
my turn.
Dodo.
Draw.
Alright. I will normal summon Crusader of Endymion because it's a Gemini. And then activate its effect. I'll place a spell counter on Power of the Guardians. And it gets an attack boost.
Time to battle.
It's over, Kaiba. I have the high ground.
This duel isn't over yet.
An equip spell.
I don't even like Star Wars. Why did I make a Star Wars reference? Anyways, we won! Yeah! We didn't even have to synchro summon. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, what is this? Scrap United. Yeah, good to see I followed your suggestion. You're right. I wasn't sure if I wanted to win or not, and then you said I had to win, and I just decided to do it. A deck built with scrap cards from Warriors Unite. Synchro summon powerful synchro monsters such as Scrap Twin Dragon by using scrap monsters and the field spell Scrap Factory. Sometimes you just need a push, that's all. It's true, it's true. It's like when someone says, "Don't die or I'll kill you," and then, and then now you have no choice.
Has led up to Duel. Get ready. I sent a monster.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Dodo.
I draw a card.
Okay, what do I have in the extra deck? 10? Holy crap. 10, 9, 9, 9, 6. Okay. That's not much to work with. What is this? Is there anything I can do? Ugh. I got nothing. This is a bum hand.
I set a monster.
You think that'll work on Here I Come? I special summon a monster.
I end my turn.
Here I go. It's my turn. Draw. Let's do this. Will now don't blink. I attack, watch, and learn. I end my turn.
Alright, please give me a monster I can summon. I'll take it. This face-up defense position card is targeted for an attack. At the end of battle phase, destroy it. This card is destroyed by the effect of a scrap card and sent to the graveyard. I can target a scrap monster in my graveyard and add that target to my hand. Alright.
Alright. I summon a monster in attack position.
Let's see. That's a tuner. I want the tuner gone.
Let's
The tuner is more dangerous.
Playtime is over. I attack with a monster.
You'll have to do better.
My turn is done.
Get ready.
Alright, what you got, Kaiba?
I'll play this.
I don't like that you played it in attack.
Monster in attack position.
Oh, that is very not good for me.
I synchro summon a monster. Will now battle. Now. I attack with a monster. I end
Here
my
I go.
turn.
Well,
I draw a card.
activate Herald of the Abyss.
I activate.
Pay 1,500 life points. Destroy your monster, please. Thank you. I'll play you in defense mode because you are literally all I have.
That's the end.
This is not looking good.
Let's do this. I set a battle. Watch and learn. I attack with a monster. I've completed another
Refuse to
flawless
lose.
turn.
Draw?
Still believe in my card.
Finally!
I draw.
Okay, I'll play Scrap Factory.
My field spell activates.
I'm gonna destroy Scrap Goblin. Tribute it so I can summon Scrap Golem. I'm gonna activate Scrap Golem's effect.
Activates.
Then I can summon Scrap Beast. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Synchro summon Scrap Twin Dragon.
Here I go. I synchro summon a monster.
Alright, check this out. His effect activates. I destroy one card I have. I'll destroy Scrap Factory. To send his 2 cards back to the hand. Then I'll activate Concentrating Current. My monster gains its defense added to its attack. And now I attack directly for game. Boom! Massive comeback. Let's go. That is what we call gaming. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. That's ridiculous. That's how Yu-Gi-Oh is, man. Sometimes you just pull off some crazy ass stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh's just like that. Sometimes you have a battle of attrition that lasts 40 turns. And sometimes the opponent just ends it all in 1 turn. That's just how it is. 6 Samurai United. A deck built using cards from Warriors Unite. Your key to victory is synchro summoning legendary 6 Samurai Shi-En as fast as possible to prevent your opponent from activating spells and traps. What do the gold coins do? Honestly, I'm pretty sure technically you need them to get certain unlocks in the game, but like they're barely useful at all. They're the currency that they give you a ton of so that you feel like you're winning something, but you're really not winning anything worth anything. The gems are what's actually worth something. Dodo. Alright, I'll set you. Alright, Shi-En is a level 5. Alright, I'll summon Legendary 6 Samurai Kageki. His effect activates. I can special summon Hand of the 6 Samurai. Then I can activate Asceticism of the 6 Samurai. I can summon out a monster with the exact same attack points from my deck. Secret 6 Samurai Hatsume.
Now is the time. I special summon a monster.
Battle.
Here we go. I attack.
Alchemist of Blacks. Oh, I don't like that. Well. This isn't good. Summon Skull!
This is far from over. Here I go. My turn.
Dodo. Perfect! I normal summon Secret 6 Samurai Genba.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Now I can synchro summon Shi-En. The big boss himself.
I'm counting on you. I synchro summon a monster.
Now spell and trap cards won't work for my opponent. I'll activate Double-Edged Sword Technique to bring back 2 monsters.
the time. Here I go. I special summon a monster.
I'll activate Hand of the Six Samurai's effect.
My monster's effect activates.
I'll destroy Hatsume, and I can destroy his summoned skull. And now we attack directly for game.
Battle. Here we go. I attack your life points directly. It's over.
That's game, baby! One turn kill, once again.
Kaiba.
It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Forget that one duel I had to redo 8 times earlier. I'm amazing at Yu-Gi-Oh! I am legendary. I'm not actually that good at Yu-Gi-Oh! You went downstairs to get a drink and you weren't even in the match yet. I sat down in here and now we attack for game. Yep. Yep, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! A deck using Parshath cards from Lords of Shining. Prevent your opponent from making moves with counter traps and special summon Sacred Arch Air Knight Parshath to take control of the field. I believe this is a Synchro monster. That's a retrain of a really, really, really old Yu-Gi-Oh monster, like from the back in the good old days, like OG Yu-Gi-Oh, where it was actually a very useful card to side into your deck.
Kaiba, I will defeat you.
I will defeat you once and for all. Duel.
Because, like, it only had about 1900 attack points, but it was a light monster, which meant it was a good deck card to have, because a lot of the most meta decks back in original Yu-Gi-Oh! Revolved around boss monsters that needed you to have a lot of light and dark monsters. So it was good for that. And then if it ever dealt damage to your opponent, they had to discard a card, I believe. Either they discarded a card or you draw a card. I can't remember. But, like, it was pretty good for back in the day. I just remember that, yeah. This card's name becomes the Sanctuary in the Sky while in the field or in the graveyard. Fairy-type monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Set spell traps cannot be targeted by or destroyed by card effects. Once per turn, you can target a total of 3 fairy-type monsters or counter traps with different names in your graveyard. Place them on top of your deck in any order.
From my hand,
Alright, that's pretty useful sounding.
continuous spell.
I'll summon Power Angel Valkyria.
In attack position. My turn is done. Here
And I will end my turn.
Draw. From my hand.
Child's Play.
Continuous. I set
Each time your opponent special summons a monster, gain 300 life points. Your monsters cannot be destroyed by battle while you have 10,000 or more life points. What kind of deck are you running?
I draw a card.
I'll set you.
Time to battle.
Attack.
Let's do this. I attack with a monster.
Oh, we have the same attack.
My turn.
His defense is the same as my attack. That is unfortunate.
Here I come. I summon a monster.
Oh, he's gonna synchro summon Shien.
I'll play this. I synchro
Oh, that is very not good.
now. Watch and learn. I reveal my face down card.
Oh, that is very not good.
From over.
I attack with a monster.
What I was waiting
Cool, I'm gonna destroy Shien. Yeah.
effect activates.
Ah,
Here I go.
I'm mad.
I
I'm mad.
activate a continuous spell.
Alright, normal summon you.
I summon a monster in attack position. Time to
Attack his card.
playtime is over. I attack with a monster.
You'll have to do better than that.
And I end my turn.
Get ready.
That Shien is gonna be a pain in the butt.
This. My
Oh, come on, man.
I will not don't blink.
Yeah, we lose.
This is far from over.
Game over.
I may have lost.
You said I'd be fine, Senlassa. I'm not fine. I used to be good at this game. It's fine. I'll just retry. My hubris. My hubris. And you see, kids, much like how Icarus flew too close to the sun, I too got too obsessed with victory. I got too cocky.
Kaiba,
Every duel.
here I go.
Alright, activate Sanctum of Parshath.
Activate a continuous spell. I set this card face down.
And I'll summon you.
I summon a monster in attack position.
And I'll summon you, play you. Okay, end turn.
Get ready. Draw. I set I end.
I don't like all those face downs.
My turn. I draw.
I don't like them one bit, Sam, I am.
I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position.
It's gonna be the one with 2100 in defense, watch.
I attack with a monster.
Oh, it's not. Thank God. Okay. Attack directly.
I attack your life points directly.
That was a big hit.
You pay. I draw. Watch closely. Here I come.
I do not like green eggs and face downs. I really don't.
Will now watch and look. Here's my face down card.
Oh, no, no, no. Not in my house. Wire trap, baby. Your card's negated and returned to the deck.
My counter trap activates.
And now my monster's effect activates and I gain 500 attack. Oh! You attacked into your own loss. You absolute forehead.
You will never win.
See, guys, I'm the best at Yu-Gi-Oh! I never lose. I never lose. I didn't lose. I won. Me lose a game of Yu-Gi-Oh? Never. Not even once. Error. Come on. Shining Dark Lord, a deck built I can't talk. A deck built using Dark Lord cards from Lords of Shining. Send Dark Lord cards to your graveyard using cards such as Dark Lord Ukobak, and copy those cards' effect with Dark Lord Ixchel or Dark Lord Contact. I have no idea what any of those words mean, so... Yeah, see, you haven't seen me lose either, so I haven't lost. Not even once. I never lost, not even those times that I lost. Those didn't count.
Kaiba, I will defeat you.
I will defeat you once and for all. Duel. Get ready.
Alright.
Set a monster. I end my
Face down monster, okay.
My turn. I
Da-da.
draw a card.
This thing is 10 levels. How am I supposed to summon this? You can discard this card, add one Dark Lord card, and one Dark Lord card, draw 2 cards. During either player's turn, you can pay 1,000 life points, target a Dark Lord spell trap card in your graveyard, apply that target's effect, then shuffle that target into the deck. You can only use each effect of this monster once per turn. Yeah, I can only special summon Dark Lord Ixchel once per turn. Aha. What does this do? Special summon a Dark Lord monster from my graveyard in defense position. Aha. Pay half your life points, special summon up to 2 Dark Lord monsters from your graveyard in defense position with the same level as one face-up monster your opponent controls. Send one Dark Lord monster from your hand or face-up from the field to the graveyard. Negate the effects of one effect okay. I don't have any other choice, so I'll use your effect. Okay, I drew 2 cards. Alright, activate Dark Lord Contact.
I activate a spell.
I can special summon it in defense mode.
Special summon a monster.
Alright, I'll summon Dark Lord Ukabak.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Activate its effect.
My monster's effect activates.
You. Okay. Play you face down.
I set this card face down.
And I'll end my turn.
My turn is done.
Here I go. Draw.
Quillbolt Hedgehog! I love Quillbolt Hedgehog!
I set a monster.
Quillbolt Hedgehog's adorable.
Blink. I attack with a monster.
Activate Sanctified Dark Lord.
I use my face down card.
I'll send the monster you're attacking to the graveyard to negate Quillbolt Hedgehog's effect, and I gain its attack points and life points.
I end my turn.
Here I go. My turn. I
Da-da.
draw a card.
Summon Ukabak.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Activate its
My
effect.
monster's effect activates. Let's battle.
Seriously, sometimes when you explain these things, I hear Charlie Brown's teacher. It's that for it. Like how you can see. Oh man, that bad, huh?
Let's do this. I attack with a monster.
That's a lot of damage. It's like that old movie Metropolis.
My turn is done.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Draw.
I hope you're taking notes. There's gonna be a test on this later.
I tribute summon
Scrap
a monster.
Soldier, huh?
My monster's effect activates.
Oh no.
Let's do this.
That's not good at all.
Don't blink. I attack with a monster.
Oh, but that's fine. I don't care about that. Someday wars will be fought on Yu-Gi-Oh boards. Dark Lords will bring about world peace. The dream. The dream. I'll act Tezcatlipoca's effect.
It's not over yet.
I end my turn.
Here I go.
My monster was not destroyed.
Draw a card.
Morning Star. Oh, this dude is literally... If this card is tribute summoned, you can special summon Dark Lord monsters from your hand and or deck up to the number of effect monsters your opponent controls. This guy is literally Lucifer, I'm pretty sure.
I reveal my big.
Alright, pay half my life points. I'll summon Dark Lord Eraare.
I special summon a monster.
It's not over yet. I activate trap card. Feed you Taco Bell, you bastard. I forfeit. Where's the nearest bathroom? Yeah, understandable. Alright, I sacrifice these two guys
I'm counting on you. I tribute
to summon
monster.
Morning Star. Activate his effect.
Activates.
I'll summon you.
Here I go. I special summon a monster. Time to battle. Let's do this. My monster attacks. Let's do this.
Isn't over yet.
I attack with a monster.
And attack for game.
Let's do this. My monster attacks your life point. Kaiba,
Who would win? A hedgehog with some nuts and bolts hanging around in its fur, or Lucifer? Who would win in a fight, guys? I just want you to think on that one. That hypothetical. Blazing Metaphys. A deck built using Metaphys monsters from Blazing Rose. Banish Metaphys monsters from your hand and deck to activate their effects. Okay. Oh, my back. Your boy's back is hurting.
Kaiba, I will defeat you.
I think statistically speaking, half the hedgehog population has nuts. We're just talking about in account which have bolts. Ah ha 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 ha. Very funny. Yes. Yes, we need to take into account the bolts. That's important.
I set a card. I set this card face down.
Activate a simmet. I can't read that. Activate the effect.
Activate a continuous.
The answer is styrofoam. Understandable. Have a nice day.
I activate a continuous spell. My turn is done.
Get ready. Draw.
Activate the effect.
My monster's effect activates. Exactly what I was waiting for. I use my face down card. My continuous trap activates. I expected you to do that. I activate a continuous spell.
My monster's effect activates.
Oh, he's using the same deck we just used.
Activates. Let's do this. My monster's effect activates. Battle. Don't blink.
I activate my trap. Premature return.
I use my
I'll discard Metaphys Nephethes
my trap activates.
and bring back Metaphys Tyrant Dragon. Activate Metaphys Dimension.
My continuous
Your card is now banished.
I end my
Here
turn.
I go. My turn. I draw
Dodo.
a card.
Flip summon. I'll summon you. Aloof Lupine.
Monster in attack position.
Alright, cool. We attack for game.
To battle. Here we go.
GG.
Life points directly. You will not move.
Well, that was easy.
Yugi.
Kaiba.
It's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen. Just when you're handed a deck of cards, you have no idea what they do. You just do whatever the card effect says. That's all you gotta do. Poor Kaiba, he just wanted to be love. Nah, Kaiba. Look, we're talking about the same guy who, like, man, am I gonna go on this rant again? Okay, we're talking about the guy who at the age of like 8 took over the company of his adopted father, driving him to not exist himself. Pardon my French, I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch. By somehow taking more stocks in his company than him, then converted his stepfather's company, his adopted father's company, which was literally an organization meant to create weapons and like war machines, and and he converted it into a toy manufacturing company that specialized in holographics and high-tech technology that is like 4 generations ahead of like everyone else at the time. Also that he could enhance a trading card game for children so that he could get a run back against his his rival who kicked his butt in a card game and didn't even care that much. This man might be more useful than a weapon factory. True! But the holograms are only used for games. That's the thing. It's not like they're used for war. Okay, Kaiba within, so the first 3 Yu-Gi-Oh anime all take place in the same universe, the same timeline, in the span of like 50-ish years. By the time of the last series in that timeline, here are the things that Kaiba did. He effectively created world peace because of card games. He created the world's like most powerful monopolizing company that runs everything through trading cards. He effectively replaced economics, war, and future technological development solely with trading cards. He made it so that the greatest sport in the world was trading cards. He created schools around the world that would teach teenagers how to become professional card game players. He sent trading cards into space on a rocket ship so that if there were aliens, they could learn how to play card games. He inadvertently created alien life that worshipped said card games and almost caused an apocalypse. He funded the creation of an infinite motion energy machine that caused a nuclear explosion that destroyed half of a Japanese city, but also created infinite energy for the entire world, and created motorcycles that were used to play card games while driving on those motorcycles, because when you play card games on those motorcycles, it creates further infinite energy, and it solves the energy crisis around the planet, which inadvertently, in a bad future that was barely avoided by the protagonists of the last series, caused an apocalypse of giant machines to destroy the entire planet. Then he created an elevator to space that used so much power that it somehow let him travel to the ancient Egyptian afterlife so that he could get one last duel against his ancient Egyptian pharaoh rival who had died one time. So he could get one last chance to beat him at a card game. And then he came back from the ancient Egyptian afterlife in one piece. This man is absolutely insane. He is insane. All of that for a card game. If you've seen how they use motorcycles on the streets of Japan, you'd know that playing a card game on them while driving is not the most dangerous thing they do. Well, that's the crazy thing. It's like their universe is so centered around card games because of him that in that series where they play card games on motorcycles, they literally have set it up so that all roads and highways around the world are built into a system curated by like the city's police department. And like when 2 people start a duel on the motorcycles, they will literally like hydraulics will literally shift and move all of the roads and highways around so that pedestrians can't get in the way of 2 people playing a card game. Imagine you're trying to like get your wife who's pregnant to the hospital so that she could give birth safely, but then the road gets cut off and you have to take a 30-minute detour because the road had to shift to accommodate for someone who wanted to play a card game. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. Absolutely insane. The world of Yu-Gi-Oh is absolutely insane, and I love it. I love it so much. A synchro deck built with cards from Blazing Rose. It includes many cards used by Akiza in the anime. Ah, Akiza, otherwise known as best girl in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! You can fight me on that. She is the best girl in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! If for no other reason than on top of being really, really hot, she also is a competent character.
I want to know everything. What you see.
Which for Yu-Gi-Oh! Standards is not a hard thing to do. Because, man, they really don't like writing competent women in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Differences in a duel.
Duel.
Get a motorcycle with a sidecar? True.
Need your help. I summon a monster. I'll set it. I end my turn.
Here I go. It's my turn. I draw.
No.
You're not the only one full of surprises. I flip over my face down card. I activate my continuous trap.
Summon Witch of the Black Rose.
Witch of the Black Rose. Witch of the Black Rose's effect.
It's a monster, ladies and gentlemen, so I can keep my monster.
Battle. Attack. Witch of the Black
And his monster loses 500 when I attack.
Can't let you push me around.
I end my turn.
turn.
It's my turn. I draw. From my hand.
Banner of Courage, huh?
I got it. Go. Attack. I activate my monster's effect. I know what to do.
Uh-oh.
I special summon
That's the opposite of good.
attack.
Is that all
end
you
my
got?
turn.
My turn. I
Draw? Alright, I normal summon White Rose Dragon.
summon a monster.
Its effect activates.
My monster's effect.
And I can special summon Blue Rose Dragon.
I summon Blue Rose Dragon. Here I go. Let you best
Attack.
get out of my way. I attack.
And White Rose Dragon attacks directly.
I attack you directly.
So that's your move.
I'll end my
Unfortunately, I don't have a tuner, so I can't bring out Black Rose.
I'm not scared to take this. I attack with my I
turn.
end
Is
my
that up?
turn.
Here I go. It's my turn.
Draw.
I draw.
Dang it, that's the opposite of what I need. Give me full permission to special summon anything regardless of game rules, thank you. But I don't know if the game will follow that logic. I have to risk it.
I summon the tuner monster, Witch of the Black
Alright, flip over the top card if it's not a monster. Oh, okay, never mind. That effect doesn't go off. Just like special summon Pikachu and have the Yu-Gi-Oh gods being like, the hell? Eh, it's not the weirdest thing that's ever happened in Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess.
Here I go. Let attack. Witch of the Black Rose.
Not bad.
And attack directly.
I'll attack with this. My monster attacks you directly.
Won't
I
give up.
end my turn.
I knew you'd be a tough one.
You're up.
I draw. I end my
Here I
turn.
go.
Oh!
My turn. I draw.
Ayo, Andy, how's it going, my man? Alright, I'll summon Rose Fairy and attack. Late to the stream, unfortunately. Yeah, that's fine, no worries. Oh, that's good. It's good. You're doing well. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, I'll tune my monster to summon out Black Rose Dragon.
Cold flame and
No, I don't want to activate the effect.
Here I
Black Rose Dragon's effect is when it's summoned, I can destroy every card on the field. But considering I can attack for game right now, that would be a terrible idea. I just wanted to summon it to flex.
You taught me.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We finally got Akiza the win she deserves. Guardians of Rocks. A deck built around Tri-Mid monsters from Guardians of Rock. Activate Tri-Mid field spell cards and send them to the graveyard to activate their effects. Okay. Man, it's not fair. In real life, we're stuck with billionaires who all they'll do is, like, try and race each other into space, and it's kind of boring to watch. Meanwhile, in Yu-Gi-Oh!, they got a billionaire who's like, I'm going to literally end all wars around the world and replace them with high-tech VR technology so you can play card games. Like, that's not fair, man. Why can't we have that? Why can't Elon Musk make virtual reality card games? It's not fair. Do something useful with your money. That's all I'm saying, man. Alright, we'll summon Dogu. And attack. You bet if VR card games became real, the microtransactions would be... You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, but tell me this. Tell me this, Andy. Even if you don't play... Even if you yourself do not play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or any card games, if someone tomorrow showed up and said, for $200 or something like that, like the cost of a interact live with you and other cards in person and basically function on AI, if you could watch fights of that, would you not spend the money on that even if there were microtransactions? Because I would do that with on a heartbeat. It wouldn't even have to be Yu-Gi-Oh! If there was a card game like that in the real world, I'd be down on that day one. The reason they go for space is government contracts. Get into government military contracts, you're getting into the money. And that's what they care about. Yeah, unfortunately, you're right. I don't know. I'm not smart enough or knowledgeable enough about politics or economics to make a comment on those kinds of discussions. It's just like, I don't know. It just feels like if you had $1 billion, if I had $1 billion, I would be investing in making really cool stuff. You know what I mean? Not just for me, but for like the entire world to enjoy. I would be making Sword Art Online in real life. Except without all the cringy writing. But like, you know what I mean. It'd have to be more than just Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. Fair enough.
From my hand, my field spell activates. All right. I summon a monster in attack position.
It's not enough!
My turn is done.
Get ready. Draw. I'll play this. I summon a monster in attack position.
The most convenient example is NASA. No longer does work on its own vehicles. And so anytime there's a space mission, you'll see bids between SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin something. All big corps that want into the space business. Now they're competing for big money. Yeah, sounds about right.
My chance. My monster's effect activates. activates. Now, my field spell activates. Here I go.
Money makes the world go around.
I activate an equip spell.
I expect
Activate my monster's
my
effect.
monster's effect activates.
Battle. Don't blink. My monster don't
It's not
blink.
over yet.
I activate an equip spell. My monster's effect. I end
Here
my
I go.
turn.
My
Draw.
I draw a card.
Alright, activate the effect.
Effect activates.
Normal summon.
I summon a monster in attack position. My field spell activates.
Discard this card. Then activate you.
From my hand, my field spell activates.
Activate Cruiser's effect.
Activates. Let's battle. Let's
Attack.
do this. I attack
Alright,
with a
200 damage.
Better than that.
My turn is done.
Here I go.
I'm getting my butt whooped in this game.
I set a card. Fate will now watch and learn. I attack with a
Let's
monster.
see.
Now, my monster's effect activates. Now, my monster's effect activates. Now's my chance. My field spell activates.
Too much corpo talk knocking you off your gear. Honestly, that might be it.
End my
It's
turn.
my turn.
I have no idea what this deck is even doing. Oh, okay, I have it in the bag now. It's over for this guy.
All right. I summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle. Here we go. I attack with a monster.
What is this? Spore! Look at him! It's so cute! I love that.
My turn is done.
Here I go. Draw. I set a monster. Battle. Don't blink. My monster attacks.
I activate Triamid Pulse.
Reveal my face down.
And now I will use its effect. I will target one other face-up card on the field and destroy it. I will banish these cards to destroy his Synchro monster. Goodbye.
I end my
Honestly, you're still reeling from Halo Infinite's ending from last night. I was there. I remember. You were... Yeah, you seem to be very disappointed by that. I'm sorry to hear that.
My continuous trap activates. Now is the time.
Still not sure if they introduced time travel.
Attack position. Let's battle. Here we go.
Would it make or break it for you if they did? The legendary ending implied it.
I attack your life points directly. My turn is done.
Here I go.
Well, You could always hope that the next game in the franchise completely ignores all the past few games.
Let's do this.
You think it'd break the entire Halo universe? That's unfortunate.
Effect activates. Here I come. I special summon a monster. I end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw a card. I use my face down card. My continuous trap activates. My continuous
The moment you realize Chrono Trigger was a Halo game. Oh no. Alright, you lose now, Kaiba.
Let's battle. It's over. I attack
That was a convoluted game, but whatever.
Yugi.
Kaiba.
Well, here's the thing. You know what? They still have a way out of this. They could just make the next game completely ignore the last few bad games and not treat them as canon. Just pull a Disney with Star Wars and pretend like a bunch of the stuff isn't canon anymore and they'll be fine. It's literally the only way to save the franchise. Well, gotta make another Halo 4. Gotta make another Halo 4. Well, okay, what if they, like... What if they just hard reboot the whole thing? Like, that would... I don't know how Halo fans would feel about that. What if they just hard rebooted the whole thing? Started from scratch?
Kaiba, I will defeat you.
Every duel
Duel. It's my turn.
Don't know what they do a reboot without just making Halo 1. Yeah, fair enough.
My field spell activate. I set this card face down.
I literally cannot summon either of these monsters, so I guess I will end my turn.
Here I go.
Halo 1 is a very specific story set at the end of the Human Covenant War.
I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates. From my hand, I activate an equip spell. Will now.
Wow, this is not good for me.
Life points direct.
It'd be like rebooting Star Wars. You're just gonna retell the exact same story and over again, which they tried. It's true, that is exactly what they did.
To lose. I still believe in my cards. I draw.
Alright, summon Delta the Magnet Warrior.
Summon a monster in attack position.
Activate its effect.
This effect activates. I reveal my face down card. My trap activates.
I end my turn.
It's clearly obvious that. I'll play this. I will now watch and learn.
Catapult zone.
The monster.
My cards will not fail me.
Watch and learn.
Ah.
Another flawless turn.
I still believe in my cards.
Okay, wow, I lose again. Alright, well, we're gonna reset and try this again.
Lost.
Now you.
Tordon games which have multi-game stories, because on one hand, they work great, like Dragon Age. But then you take Mass Effect, whose ending at 3 was the most nonsensical mess ever, or the situation you're referring to, and it makes me long for the Final Fantasy concept of games which are just contained stories that stop there. People grow attached to characters and like to see them grow between games. That's also true. deeper you go, the more bizarre it has to become, and eventually they'll drop the soap and trip on it in endless attempts to pick one themselves. Series I personally love, Metro. Love seeing the protagonist, Artyom, turn from an inexperienced young guy into a guy with a wife, a kid on the way, leader of his own posse. You both make good points. I think as long as the execution is done well, there's no problem. I think the issue is that no one in charge over working on Halo is competent enough to get the job done right.
Every duel. Get ready. I end my turn.
It's my turn.
Draw.
I draw a card. I set this card face down.
I'll summon you.
Now's the time. I summon a monster in attack position.
Activate the effect.
Monster's effect activates.
I feel like
Let's battle. Here we go. I attack with a blow.
what's the word? I feel like
Turn is done.
the people in charge of Halo, like Microsoft, they clearly have what it takes to make a better game. They just choose not to.
Let's do this. I synchro summon a monster.
Like they keep making really silly decisions.
Watch and learn. I attack with a monster.
Now, my monster's effect activates. I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster. I expected you to do that. My monster's effect activates.
Now, I attack with a monster. I end my turn.
Honestly, don't know anymore if 343 has the ability to make a game without serious flaws.
Draw a card.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. As a Pokemon fan, I understand your pain. Alright, I banished my 3 magnets from the graveyard so that I can special summon Berserkion, the Electromagna Warrior.
On you. I special summon a monster.
Activated the effect.
Effect activates.
I banish this monster to destroy yours. I summon Delta,
I summon a monster in attack position.
and now I attack directly with both for game.
Here we go.
It's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that easy. If only it were this easy to make a competent Halo or Pokemon game.
Your life points directly. Yugi, Kaiba.
You were excited, Halo 3, because the first one was an instant classic. It was right in virtually all areas. It could be right. 2 was the first globally successful console multiplayer game. And then after that, 3's single player felt reduced. And the same eventually happened to other shooter series as well. Name recognition and multiplayer to some developers seem to be a license to not necessarily think the campaign single player sides through as deeply as if it were solely single player. But Andy thinks Halo 3's campaign is great, except it was too short. I agree with Senlassa to an extent, just in general with shooter games, but I've never played the Halo games, so I can't really say definitively off my own experience. Crystron deck. I mean, look, I'll say this, as someone who's not super into shooters, I'm more interested in the single player campaign than multiplayer because I am not a competitive person whatsoever. Like, like I remember back when it came out, when the game came out on Wii U, the original Splatoon. I was like, oh man, this game is great. It's got like cool multiplayer and a lot of customization options. I wish the single player was longer than 2 hours because that's the only part I wanted to play. I'm probably weird though, like that.
From my hand, my field spell activates. I set a card.
Original Halo game is one of those iconic games that lives up to its reputation. Alright, summon Crystron Quan.
Attack position.
I end my turn.
My turn is done.
Here I go. I'll play this. I summon a monster.
Activate Quan's effect.
What I was waiting for.
Special summon Crystron Rosenix.
Here I go. I special summon a monster.
And then immediately Synchro summon into Crystron Amatrix. In attack mode.
I synchro summon a monster.
Activate the effect. Your monsters are all in defense mode now.
My monster's effect activates. Now's my
Activate
chance.
Crystron Potential. I draw a card.
End my
Activates.
turn.
Here I go. My turn.
Let's see. What did you guys write? I missed a few messages. You think Andy thinks Halo 1 has its problems, which I will see for myself when I play it. It was a prototype though, so it's going to. Love all Halo games up until 4. They have their own flaws, but they don't distract you from the game as a whole. Find it hilarious how Halo Reach has a non-existent story, yet the gameplay is so good, the single player in it is still fun. It's probably a messed up alternate universe where Halo was an RTS or third-person adventure game for Mac. That's funny to think about. It was a game from scratch without anything to really build off of but ideas. After that, they had the basic skeleton, there was less leniency. Senlassa's main irritation in the Halo games, it was the drastic inconsistency in the human weaponry. The assault rifle is a rifle, they replaced by tiny SMGs, then the pistol went from a sidearm, reliable and quick at all ranges to a crap hip fire with a terrible rate of fire. I'm going to pretend I understand what you're talking about. No, I can follow what you're saying for the most part. Alright, I summon you!
I summon a monster in attack position.
Alright, battle.
Battle. Here we go. I attack with a monster.
I end my turn.
Turn is done.
Here I go. It's my turn. Draw.
Honestly, not even that big into competitive Halo multiplayer, but it's always custom maps with wacky game modes with friends.
Now.
Yeah, I feel like that's more... If I do play multiplayer, that's what I'm more into. I'm not into playing, like, against a ton of people.
Time to battle. Playtime is over.
Alright,
My turn.
draw.
Draw a card.
Summon Crystron, Rosenix.
Summon a monster in attack position. Time to battle. Playtime is over. I attack. Let's do this. My monster attacks.
Alright, his field is empty. Unless he has something crazy, we win next turn.
I end my turn.
Here I go.
Halo 2 was the last you put actual heavy play into multiplayer. People in it were kind of exhausting even then. Just a lot of toxic shit talkers. Yeah, that sounds like an online game.
Time to battle. Here we go. I attack your life points directly. It's over.
Yeah, I never really cared for that. If I wanted to listen to children yell at me, I'd play like Roblox or something. At least then it's like an inappropriate game for them to be playing while they curse at me. Cybernetic Cyber Dragon. Remember the series RB and the Chief was built off of that? Guy who made it said that he just found the players he interacted with so funny that he needed to capture in a series.
Jaden, you once proved to be an exemplary challenger. Zane, you're not.
Is that what Red versus Blue is? That one show on Rooster Teeth people are always on about? If you tried to recreate what people would say regardless of whether you won or lost the game, my auto mods would have a stroke. Probably.
I draw.
Alright, some... And we're gonna activate Polymerization.
Polymerization. I fusion summon a monster.
Chimera Tech Overdragon.
The last monster you'll ever see. Chimera Tech Overdragon's effect activates. Battle. Chimera Tech Overdragon. Attack. Evolution result burst.
End turn.
Here I go. I draw.
RB and the Chief is still pretty old, hard to describe. If you described it, it'd sound like complete shit, but it was actually a really funny web show. It wasn't just like a thing of that time, you know?
Here's Cyber Dragon Drive.
Activate Evolution Burst
Evolution burst.
to destroy your face-down monster. Alright, now we attack for game. Teehee. Oh wait, why won't... Okay, well... Whatever, we'll win next turn.
I'm only getting started.
You'll say it's one of the few shows where the creator briefly lost the rights to Machinima, but then somehow got it back, and now he makes it himself. Oh, that's based. Good for that guy.
All I can do is end my turn.
Draw.
Here's Cyber Dragon Drive.
No.
Let's battle. Take this. I attack with my monster.
Finish it with Chimera Tech Overdragon.
I attack you directly.
By and large, the internet did lose a lot of magic over the last 10 years. It's a lot more expansive and has more availability, but it's kind of
Still have a lot
different
to
now.
learn. You disappoint.
The internet now belongs to corporations. Amen to that. Cough, cough, YouTube. No better proof of that than Twitch. Yeah. It is what it is. As soon as something starts to get successful, people are going to monetize it. Think the internet was more pure when people didn't have as easy access to it? I mean, yeah, you're right. Those were the Wild West days, man. It was crazy. Alright, we're gonna take care of some dailies. And so feel like an event. And then we'll open up some cards. Gamers the world over struggling daily to get Amazon more money. Yeah. I don't even... You make money off of this? I don't make money off of this. As soon as your mom understood the internet, it was over. Yeah, true. Oh no. Ha! Exploder Dragon. Yeah, I'm not getting paid either, Andy. I haven't reached affiliate even. Gotta get that viewership numbers up. When you were streaming before you renovated your profile, basically had in big letters, "Do not pay me." It's a pandemic. People were out of work. The hell would I want people giving me their limited resource for? I mean, if people want to pay you, I don't see an issue with it. It's like... I feel like, okay, that's like kind of a thing with like... As someone who's, you know, who like became a VTuber because I was into VTubers. You know, like, for example, like, people were constantly, like, on the cases of people who would donate to, like, big VTubers. And, like, they'd say it was, like, a waste of money or whatever, or they were just, you know... I don't know if that's necessarily true. Like, if I... As somebody in the creative arts, as someone trained as an actor, I feel like if you appreciate the entertainment being provided for you, and you want to give that person some money as a way of showing of, thanks, I appreciate you, or, like, being entertained by you, I don't see an issue with that. As long as you don't donate more than you have to give, I don't see an issue. Like, there's definitely, like, an issue when people are, like, donating money when they don't have, they are, you know, irresponsibly. But, like, outside of those occasions... I win. I mean, if they absolutely wanted emote access, it was available. But some people legitimately have Twitch problems. They just drop way more money on the site than they should. Just wanted to dissuade anyone who shouldn't be dropping that money from doing it. When you started your hiatus, you left the affiliate program, and like 2 months later, Twitch was like, you have what it takes to be in our affiliate program. And it's like, I haven't streamed in months, but I went ahead and joined anyway for the same reason. People want emote access, it's there. The best part is currently you don't have enough followers to be an affiliate, but you still, I'll trade you. I want to be affiliate. I'll trade you. No, I mean, I get it. Your reasoning is sound. But I feel like those kinds of people who donate money unhealthily, there's not much we as individuals can really do about it, aside from trying to dissuade them. Obviously, they shouldn't be donating money if they can't afford it. But some people just have addictions like that. It's very unfortunate. Alright, draw. Alright, we're gonna set a card. Gonna activate Gateway to Chaos. We're gonna normal summon Gaia the Magical Knight without sacrificing because of its effects.
Summon a monster in attack position. My turn is done.
I'll activate Treacherous Trap Hole. Both our monsters are destroyed.
My trap activates. It's my turn. I
Draw.
a card.
I will summon Gaia the Fierce Knight Origin
Monster in attack position.
and attack directly.
Playtime is over. My monster attacks your
End
light.
turn. Oh, that is the opposite of good. Oh, that's even worse. Thanks, I hate it.
It's my turn.
Alright, Dodo.
Draw a card.
Alright, activate Gateway to Chaos's effect.
Activates.
Remove 3 counters and get a Super Soldier Ritual card. Activate Super Soldier Ritual.
From my hand, I activate a ritual spell.
I discard Soldier Gaia the Fierce Knight to Ritual Summon Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier.
I ritual summon a monster.
Yishiki Shokan. Barakarasta Soldier. And then I summon Gaia the Polar Knight.
Summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle.
Gaia the Polar Knight will attack Cyber Dragon Core. What's this trap?
With a monster.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier will attack Cyber Dragon.
I attack.
You take 900 damage, and then half your monster's attack points is reduced from your life points. I end my turn.
My turn.
Cybernetic Overflow, what does that do? Son of a... Okay. Activate his effect in the graveyard.
My
I'm gonna special summon Gaia the Fierce Knight Super Soldier, whatever his name is.
I special summon a monster.
Honestly, Titus, you and I need to do a stream where we talk about Pokemon, how Game Freak... Please! I would love nothing more. I would love that. I could talk about Pokemon and how Game Freak destroyed it for hours.
A monster in attack position. Let's battle. Here we go.
And attack directly for game.
My monster attack.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen.
That wasn't.
Alright, now what was this message you sent me, Senlassa? I couldn't read this. I couldn't read it before for some reason. Originally intended to move to a new account for streaming. So you dumped all of the followers off the main account and intended to make this one a 100% social account to keep potential negative individuals you meet in others' chat from trying to follow you into yours. Multiple show worth of content from Titus. Dude, you don't understand. Pokemon, like... You guys hear me go on rants about Yu-Gi-Oh! While I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But Pokemon, man? Pokemon basically, like, made my childhood. Like, Pokemon is, like, a major part of my development as a person. Like, I would not be the dinosaur I am today if it was not for the way Pokemon shaped me as a human being. As a dinosaur. Human being. Well, the phrase is human being, but you know what I mean. I'm a dinosaur or whatever. It's like... How do I... Okay. Pokemon meant so much to me growing up that, like, I literally was that guy who used a quote from Pokemon as my yearbook quote when in my senior year of high school. That's how much of a big deal it was to me. It made me the dinosaur I am today. You might recall this account for a while was Senlassa. Originally it was, as is now, and the new account was going to take the Senlassa name. Changed your mind once the 6-month period was up. You just took the name back on here. Custom Bat Senlassatron is standing by. Nice. What was the quote? So, the quote was from the original Pokemon movie. And the quote is... Let me see if I can remember it off the top of my head. Okay. It's... It's at the end of the movie, Mewtwo realizes that he's not a freak of nature because he was a clone. He was a cloned being. And he realizes that trying to prove superiority over non-cloned beings was wrong. And the quote was, I see now that what is it? It's the, it was, I'm trying to remember the exact wording. I believe it was, I see now that the origins of one's birth is irrelevant. It is what one does with the gift of life that determines who you are. Basically meaning it doesn't matter who you are or where you came from or what you were supposedly supposed to be born to do. Is that you choose. You choose what you're going to do with your life. You decide who you're going to be. What matters is what you choose to do with life.
From my hand, my field spell activates.
Getting a little deep, but that I don't know, that meant something to me as a kid, you know what I mean?
From my hand, my field spell activates. Here I go. I summon a monster in attack with my turn is done.
It's my turn.
Didn't exactly choose to break your ass in the army and then sit on said ass for years afterwards doing nothing. I mean, yeah.
Face down.
I guess the spirit of it is more so that like
Draw a card.
excuses only mean so much. The like what you choose to do with your life, like whether you choose to do good or evil, you decide that. You have the potential. And just because you might have come from a bad background doesn't define who you are, and the same for if you came from a high-standing background, I guess.
Now's the time. I summon a monster in attack position.
It's what each person as an individual does that determines the quality of person that they are.
All right. I synchro summon.
That's how I take it anyway.
Time to battle. Here we go. I attack with a monster.
My trap. I special summon a
My
monster.
turn is done.
Ate tacos the other day, that makes you a high caliber individual. It does. It does indeed.
Ice eye.
Tacos are good.
My turn. I draw a card. My field spell activates.
I can reveal a Gaia the Fierce Knight card in my hand and get a Curse of Dragon card from my deck.
Time to battle.
Destroy the face down card.
My monster attacks.
Turn end.
Is done.
No, but like, so Pokemon means a lot to me. Obviously, I talk about Pokemon at least for 15 minutes a day with just my buddies. You know, like, I could go on about Pokemon for days. Like, everything about it. The games, the anime, the manga, the trading card game, the music, the dub, the sub, the movies. You know, like, all the specifics that go into all those subjects. I could go on forever.
From my hand,
I don't know if that makes me weird, but
ritual spell. All right. I ritual summon a monster. Let the game be. Let's battle. Let's do this. I attack with a monster. Let's do this. My monster's effect activates.
You ain't one yet.
My turn.
alright, turn end. I don't know, do you guys have anything like that in your lives? Like a movie or a show or a game or a book or anything like that that just touched you as an individual and just changed you fundamentally as a person?
Activates. to battle. Playtime is over. I attack.
You're gonna get blown up! Blast Sphere's effect activates!
Here we go. My monster attacks your life points directly.
Wise guy!
It's over. My monster attacks your life points.
And we win.
It's not.
Probably Halo? Yeah. 3 cartoon themes that seem to be damn near timeless at this point are probably that original Pokemon theme, the old animated X-Men theme, and then the DuckTales theme. That's true. Those are all really good. Those are all bangers of openings. That's, you know what? That's what we could do for one of those podcasts, Andy. We could, you, me, and Burke, each of us picks like something like a franchise that influenced us and made us the dinosaurs or mud monsters or knights that we are today. You know, we could, and we just discuss them. So I could talk about Pokemon, you could talk about Halo, and then Burke could talk about whatever he has that fits the same bill. You know what other theme song goes really hard for a kid's show that has no right to go as hard as it does? Is the original, is like the old school Power Rangers shows. Like, before Disney bought them, like 10 seasons in, like every theme song that the Power Rangers show got in English, consistently, all of them were bangers. Every single one. Specifically, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song, the original, absolutely ridiculous amounts of energy behind it. Oh god, that was like dangerous amounts of pure energy. That's what I'm saying! Like, okay, you don't have to have watched or like Power Rangers whatsoever. But, like, I think everyone has to admit that the theme song is objectively fantastic. It is just hard it is just like power metal in a kid's theme song. It's so cool.
Get ready. My turn. It's my turn.
This guy just ended his turn without doing anything. I'm playing against an actual person, by the way, for the event
I summon a monster in attack.
in the game. Alright, well, attack directly.
Playtime is over. My monster attacks your. My turn is done.
Here I go. It's my turn. Draw.
Power Rangers, like, Power Rangers is another series that, like, I'm not nowhere near as much as Pokemon or even Yu-Gi-Oh, but, like, Power Rangers influenced my childhood a lot.
From my hand. I activate.
Like, enough so that, like, to this day, even though I don't watch them anymore, I still know,
Summon a monster.
like, when a new Power Rangers series airs on TV. Like, I follow that, just because I would like to know.
My monster's effect activates. Will now battle. Don't blink.
Clone Wars 2008 was your favorite show as a kid? I've heard good things about that show.
Watch and learn. Not game over.
Well, GG, I lost.
Now.
My man said, alright, I summon a monster, I attack 3 times in a row. Have to say that in the years that show came out, rock was the dominant genre of the time. That shifted a little later on, it became pop music, which I know, it's so disappointing. I want to go back to rock and metal. Not heavy metal. Like, I'm not interested in, like, this probably shows my ignorance when it comes to music, but I'm not interested in, like, screamo or, like, metal that, like, you know, it sounds like I can't understand what they're saying, or it, like, starts to hurt your ears from how, like loud it is. Like, I'm not into that, but, like, metal, like, power metal, I'm into that. Bring back, I'm into dad rock, you know, like, Eagles and Queen, and, like, anything that's a JoJo stand named after it. Anything that, like, my dad would listen to in the 80s. You know? Sabaton? That's what I'm talking about! Sabaton is lit! I haven't listened to a ton of their stuff, but every time I've listened to one of their songs, it's amazing. you're interested in anything that has spaceships and soldiers and sci-fi armor. If you couldn't tell by love of Halo, or Metroid is your favorite Nintendo property. I feel like that's like a very common interest. Like you know, like there's a reason stuff like Star Wars and Star Trek and like 40K and you know all that, like why those are famous. You know, it's because people really love that aesthetic. That goes hand in hand with like the ye old like fantasy style, like Narnia and Lord of the Rings and stuff like, and like Game of Thrones. Those two types of aesthetics, those two are just prevalent, like amongst a lot of people. They never seem to go away. That was likely the 1990s or so, and so that's right after the punk explosion, which followed the rise of heavy metal and the alternative grunge movements. Rock music was making waves, and then boy bands and Britney Spears appeared, and it all went the way of pop. Hey man, I'm a VTuber. This business is inherently, like, run by mostly women who sing J-pop music as idols on the side, along with streaming, so I have no room to judge pop music. You could, if you can listen to a rock song about World War I or Rourke's Drift, I'll listen. Understandable. Understandable. My man's really just came out here, started singing about, like, some crazy stuff. Like, what's it called? What is it called? Oh, why can't I remember that it's called? What's it called? The fights for the Holy Land in history. There was like the Crusade. Yeah, my man just came out here and started singing a rock ballad about the Crusades. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Literally was a history minor in college. I have no excuse for not remembering the name. Really? I could have sworn they've done a song about the Crusades.
My monster's effect activates.
But yeah, if I remember right, Power Rangers, the original one, came out in 1993. So the theme song, the power metal theme song they had was probably appropriate for the time it came out, I suppose. Most pop music to you is at least is irredeemable trash. But you were an actual musician that could play an instrument, and anytime you hear music which is devoid of any actual instrumentation, don't consider it music. It's the difference in song and music. Song is lyrical, music is instrumental. A track about the Swiss Guard of the Vatican. I've heard that one. That one's really good.
Let's battle. My turn is done.
Get ready.
Pop is okay. Like,
Draw.
I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable enough about music to make any definitive claims or anything like that, but I don't know. Pop is okay sometimes. It's nice to have in the background to listen to, I guess, but it's not like most pop music I would not call high art or anything.
Now's my chance. My monster's effect activates.
But I'm like more into like 80s rock, you know? So I mean, everyone calls my favorite type of music dad rock, so I guess what do I know?
I set a monster. I end my turn.
Here I go. My turn. I draw a card. I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
Alright, Xyz summon Dark Armed the Dragon! of Annihilation.
Now's the time.
Z and the band Kiss, like the actual band. They did a collaboration and it's hilariously amusing. A lot of teenage Japanese girls with those 60-year-old metal gods somehow coexisting.
Let's battle.
I mean, I've heard, like, some of those, like, old Rockstar guys,
My monster attack.
like, really like a lot of those, like, Japanese bands. Like, who was it? I don't remember who, but I remember distinctly a few years ago, I saw, like, this article of, like one of those, like, really famous old school rock bands. Like, all the guys in it are really old now. They toured with, like,
My turn.
Baby Metal, that one band of, like, Japanese girls who do heavy metal screamo stuff. And, like, they, like, people were, like, ragging on those girls, and then the guys from the old band are like, no, they're great performers. They did a great job. We appreciate them. We respect them greatly. That's cool to me. That's cool.
I attack your life points directly.
I love how Sabaton does collabs with World of Tanks. Do they really?
My turn is done.
Isn't World of Tanks that one free-to-play game that, like, got advertised by every YouTuber and streamer, like, a few years ago?
You're in attack position. There's only one chance. Battle. Now. I attack with a monster. My monster's effect activates.
Oh no.
I'll play this.
Oh gosh.
Summon a monster. Watch and learn.
Get out of here, you suck!
End my turn.
Here I go.
I probably just lost.
Draw a card.
Yeah, I have nothing that can stop this guy.
I set a monster. My turn is done.
Here I go. It's my turn.
It's one of those cycles in every YouTube video every 6 months ago. Yeah.
I set a
Have I ever heard of Raid Shadow Legends? Yeah, every time I watch a YouTube video.
my monster's effect activates.
John Carpenter is openly a gamer. That's neat.
I end my turn.
You went the way of World of Warships. The tank side of the business is too apt for random one-shots. He was interviewed about Sonic the Hedgehog, and he was all like, hell yeah, I love those games. Even the one where he turns into a werewolf. That's amazing. I love that. That's great. That's great. Good on him. Good on him.
I set this monster face down. My turn is done.
Get ready.
Alright, I'm definitely losing this game, but I refuse to surrender. Just as a matter of principle.
I summon a monster in attack position. Battle. Now. My monster.
Dude's been burnt out by Hollywood so much, all he does is make synth music and play video games with his kids. That sounds like a great life to me.
Activates. Not a single card.
Yeah, summon Blue Eyes.
Blue eyes.
I don't have any respect for Blue Eyes players.
Lightning.
I expected you to do that. My monster's effect activates. I cannot afford to lose.
You're finished. Now.
Blue Eyes players in Yu-Gi-Oh! Not just Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, just in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, are like the epitome of those guys who are tryhards, who only play the very best cards, who only play the very best, like, they basically only pick the most meta of meta choices because they want to win. They don't want to have a fun game, they just want to win. And I can't respect them for that. So if you ever duel me, just have a hand that's like 50% Blue Eyes. Yeah. Blue Eyes is like... Blue Eyes is the Charizard of Yu-Gi-Oh! And that in so much as I mean, it like... Konami continues to make more and more cards that make Blue Eyes even more powerful. Despite there being like hundreds of other kinds of cards that could use power boosts and support to be better. And they just don't get anything. Because Blue Eyes is nostalgic, so it sells. Mind you, all of the monsters that belong to the main characters of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series are like that, where they get a ton of support constantly. Like Dark Magician and Red Eyes, Black Dragon, and a bunch of other famous cards from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. But Blue Eyes, by far, gets the most out of any of them.
This is my... Let the game be... Let the game... It's time if you are a duel. It's my...
What's worse, Game Freak defenders or Gen 1 gatekeepers? Explain to me what you mean by Gen 1 gatekeepers. Do you mean people who, like... who say, like, if you haven't played Gen 1, you're not a real Pokemon fan? Or do you mean people who are people who say the only gen that matters is Kanto? Which one do you mean by that? Only Gen 1 is the only real Pokemon? Oh no, Game Freak defenders are worse. Game Freak defenders actively allow Game Freak to continue their harmful business practices of making terrible games that are, like, way worse than they should be. Whereas Gen 1ers, no one takes them seriously. Hearing a Gen 1er, like, share their opinion about how Kanto is the best and nothing else matters, it's the okay boomer of Pokemon. Like, no one cares what... No actual Pokemon fans care what they think, because they haven't played any Pokemon games aside from Gen 1. That was over 20 years ago, man. like, play a new game. Kanto isn't... Gen 1 Kanto isn't even in the top half of every Pokemon generation. Take people like yourself, you've only seen the original series way back when, so all you know is Blue Eyes. They bank on the assumption that a lot of people are like that. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It just got marketing power. There was a period of time when Gen 1ers seemed to control the discussion, like 5 or more years ago. They pretty much controlled every internet forum. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Oh, I'm gonna get my butt kicked in this duel, too.
I draw a card. From my hand. Now is the time. I special summon a monster.
Oh, good. He's got Dark Magician, too.
Let's battle. Here we go.
There are some series that you will staunchly proclaim the first game was the best, but others you're just like, nah. I mean, I will say, as someone who cares a lot about Pokemon, and who has played at least one game from every mainline Pokemon release, Gen 1 is not the best. It's not even close. It's in the bottom half, if anything. There have been 8 generations of Pokemon, and it's in the bottom 4.
I set this card face down. That's the end. I will
The
not
best gen... Now that's a difficult...
still believe in my card.
That's a difficult one.
I set a monster.
I would argue,
Let's battle. It's over.
in terms of overall quality, while it is not my favorite gen, I would argue that Generation 5 is, despite the controversy it gains amongst, like, Gen 1ers,
Feel my face down.
it is by far the best Pokemon generation, by far.
Special summon a monster. That's I will not lose.
It's not even my favorite. My favorite is Generation 2.
I draw.
But objectively speaking, I think Generation 5 had the most quality games overall.
My hand. My field spell activates. My field spell activates.
And there are a lot of people who will say Generation 3 or Generation 4 are the best. But I think that Generation 5 objectively is probably the best one. Don't look to me for an opinion there. You've only owned whatever that one on Switch is, Sword, and barely done anything in it. Sword is not very great. Special summon Curse of Dragonfire.
I special summon a monster. My monster
Activate Curse of Dragonfire's effect. Destroy Yami. Activate Curse of Dragonfire's second effect. And fuse for Gaia the Magical Knight of Dragons.
now's the
Fusion summon.
I fusion summon a monster.
And now I'll attack Dark Magician. I guarantee you that face down card in the back row is gonna kill me, but I have to try.
Let's do this.
Oh my god, I did it! It did it! I survived by some miracle. And now my attack points double.
Not lose. My turn. I still believe in my
Was the only generation where they were able to create a whole new gen of Pokemon on its own with the experience of making the previous gens? Yeah.
That's the end.
Don't get me started on Sword and Shield. Really don't.
Refuse to lose.
Sword and Shield Generation 8 is the current generation we're on. Generation 8 is not the worst generation of Pokemon we've ever had. But it's in the bottom, like, 2 or 3. Alright, activate the effect.
Effect activates.
Destroy the back row.
Time to battle.
Attack this face-down monster.
Here we go. My monster
That's destroyed. Effect activate, my attack doubles.
activates.
That's your first actual Nintendo system since the old Game Boy Brick. Ooh, that's... Man, that's a lot.
Refuse to lose. My turn.
The problem with Sword and Shield is that they're lazy.
Draw. I set a monster.
And the sad part is, like, it could have been in the top, like, it could have, like, moved up a few places in terms of quality of, like, the power ranking of Pokemon games. If they did not charge people for the DLC, which should have been included in the first place. I bought the DLC. I will admit, I bought the DLC and played it, and it was good. The DLC was actually really good. If they actually included that in the base game, it would actually make the games much better, but they didn't, because they were lazy.
Here we go. My monster attacks. My monster's effect activates. Here we go. I attack with a monster. That's the end. I refuse to lose. My
Every Pokemon game since the 3DS shouldn't be worth more than $30 DLC. I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with that.
in attack position. My monster's
I think that charging $60 for the base game and then delivering it in the broken state that it was, yeah, I'd agree with that.
now. My monster's effect activates.
It's shocking how little content they have, especially compared to earlier games. No, I agree with that. Yeah, for sure.
I still believe in my cards. I draw.
Alright, his field is empty. Unless he's got a crazy card in the hand, this man just loses.
I summon a monster in attack. Time to battle.
Attack directly, and that's game. That was a hell of a comeback. We were down at 200 life points, and I made a comeback. That was insane. And that wasn't against the AI either. That was against an actual human being. Well, I guess they didn't have to be a human being. I mean, they could be like me, and they could be a dinosaur or something on the other side, but, you know. Off topic, still Pokemon because we can't drop it. Where do you think Gen 9 will go, setting your location-wise? There is a pattern. The last several... Oh, he sent me a nice. Thanks, man. I probably should have sent him a nice. I'm very rude of me. There's a pattern. Pokemon fans have noticed that in the last 3 or 4 gens of Pokemon, the new region is based off of a location that the team behind the Pokemon games will have visited on vacation in the last few years. So basically, I don't know what country it'll be, but I would bet a decent amount. I'd be willing to bet a decent amount of money it'll be one of the countries that one of the higher ups on Game Freak has visited on a vacation in the last few years. Because the first 4 gens were based off of different areas of Japan. Unova was based off of New York, who one of the higher-ups visited. Gen 6 was based off of France, who a few of the higher-ups visited. Gen 7 was based on Hawaii, which is a very popular tourist destination for Japanese people. And then Gen 8 was based off of England, where several of the higher-up staff visited, and James Turner, one of the new higher-ups of Pokemon, is from. So, I mean, just follow the trend. If I got to pick where it was, I'd want Greece or Mexico. But I'm biased because I'm Mexican, so... Listen, we've had legendaries that represent the sun and the moon. We've had legendaries representing like space and all that, but we've never had like legendaries that represent the time of the day. Make like a Quetzalcoatl legendary that represents daytime, and then there's like I think it's like a panther Aztec deity that like represents the night. That's like its polar opposite. Make that the other box legendary. And then the third box legendary, just make it another Aztec deity that represents, like, the twilight hours between day and night. Boom. There you go. You have your Mexican legendaries. Sun and Moon kind of did that. They were vaguely supposed to represent the sun and moon, but even then, it's not like they had control of the sun and the moon. They were called the emissaries of the sun and the moon. But aside from having some, like, powers thematically related, they didn't actually have any control over the sun and moon. Their real power was that they could open wormholes to other dimensions. That was their power set. They were just extra-dimensional aliens. So... And then there have been a few other legendaries who kind of vaguely represent the sun and the moon. Like Ho-Oh vaguely kind of represents the sun. And then like Darkrai and Cresselia represent different phases of the moon, but not the moon itself. It's weird. I don't know. Alright. We're going to end off today's stream using all of the gems that we've saved up, trying to get some Dino Mist cards out of the set. Alright, 500 gems for 10 packs. Ridiculous conversion rate, but you know. Let's see what we get. Ancient One of the Deep Forest. There's the Dino Mist Stegosaur. See, this is why I want these guys. They're dinosaurs, but they are like giant robots. They're basically just the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Megazords, and that is awesome. And Abyss Actor Leading Lady. What do we get in the second pack? Mechlord Factory, Abyss Script Fire Dragon's Lair, Dino Mist Spinos. This guy is a good card. This guy's a good card for the Dino Mist deck. The good thing about Dino Mists is that they're a very low rarity set of cards, so our chances of getting a full playset of them is actually very high. Without too much effort. There you go. Dino Mist Plesios. There's another one. A common. Dino Mist Rush as the rare. There we go. Alright, another set. Ally Salvo. Mild Turkey. Look at that. That is just a turkey with a party hat. That card is just a turkey with a party hat. Rocking the Loch Ness Robot. Exactly. I want to assemble a Megazord. Abyss Actor Twinkle Little Star. I think the Abyss Actors are supposed to be like imps or demons or something like that are all like circus troupe members. Trigon, which is based off the Konami retro game Trigon. Mechlord Deflection. Dino Mist Ceratops. There's another one. Mechlord Factory, Dino Mist Terran, and Afterglow. Dino Mist Ankylos, Dino Mist Eruption, Ceratops. We're getting a lot of the cards that I'm looking for. All right. Mild Turkey again. Abyss Script Abysstainment. Mechlord Army of Grenell. Mild Turkey. Abyss Script Rise of the Abyss King. Abyss Script Romantic Terror. Liquid Beast. A liquid life form that thrives on water. Dinomist Brachian. Alright. The Resolute Mechlord Army. Alright, nice! We didn't get any high rarity cards, but we got a lot of Dinomist cards. Alright, next round. It looks like Taco Bell. I mean, yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. Ally Salvo, Mechlord Factory, Dinomist Rush. Dinomist Stegosaur, Mechlord Deflection, Abyss Actor Leading Lady. Oh, this might mean we get a high rarity. Oh, there's Egyptian text. That means we might get a high rarity card. And the BAM. Trigon, Afterglow, Mechlord Astro Mechanical. This is the boss monster of, one of the main villains at the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. That's a good card to pull. If I ever want to make a deck for that guy, because he is playable in this game. Well, I have his boss monster now. Witch's Apprentice, Abyss Script Abysstainment, Mechlord Army of Wisel. Abyss Script Abysstainment, Trigon, Mechlord Army of Wisel. Abyss Script Abysstainment, Starboy, Dynamic Power Load. This card is disgustingly good in Dinomists. 3 Karibos. Do we get a rare card? Reboot, Abyss Script, Rise of the Abyss King, and Romantic Terror. Okay, no. What's in this one? Dinomist Ankylos, Abyss Script Opening Ceremony, Abyss Actor Sassy Rookie. Dinomist Plesios, Dinomist Ankylos, Dinomist Terror. Yo, that was just a whole set of Dinomists. Let's go. Alright, anything good in this? Dinomist Brachian, Abyss Actor Twinkle Little Star, Mechlord Emperor Wisel Synchro Absorption. That is a hell of a name. Alright, we got an ultra rare and a super rare in that one. Not for the cards I wanted, but you know, it's something. Oh? Ancient One of the Deep Forest. Ghost Beef. The Ghost of Christmas Dinner. Is this a real card? Is this a real card, or is this just a card they put into Duel Links as a joke? I have never seen this card once in my life. It doesn't even look like a real card. Mechlord Army of Wisel. Here's another Pokemon question. Do you think Game Freak's Gen 9 game is going to go back to Sword Shield gameplay, or try to do Legends Arceus as a new Pokemon stand? I'll say this. If Legends Arceus plays well, I hope they go with Legends Arceus formula. If they go back to Sword and Shield gameplay, I hope they improve it drastically. Either way, it's dangerous. Dinomist Plesios, Dynamic Power Load, Afterglow. I'll say if they keep improve on the wild areas like they did with the DLC for Sword and Shield, it might not be as bad as Sword and Shield, but probably still not ideal. Ghost Beef, Mechlord Factory, the Resolute Mechlord Army. Ancient One of the Deep Forest, Dinomist Ankylos, Mechlord Army of Skiel. Mild Turkey again. Witch's Apprentice, Dinomist Spinos. Mechlord Factory, Dinomist Stegosaur, Dinomist Terran. Oh, rare card. Liquid Beast again. Dinomist Stegosaur, Mechlord Assembly. All of the rare cards I get are for the deck of the villain from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I'm not even trying to build that deck. Dynamist Ankylos, Mechlord Deflection, Abyss Actor Leading Lady, Taco Bell Beast. Yeah, we're gonna call him that from now on. If we get him again, we're calling him that. Trigon, Abyss Script Fire Dragon's Lair, Dynamist Spinos. Alright, we got a super rare out of that one. Let me see what... Okay, how many Dynamists are in this set? Because if I already have a playset, there's no reason to keep going. Let me see here. I got the Dynamist Rex. Unfortunately, there's only one in the set, but I pulled it. I wish there was more because it's the best card. Let's see. Oh, we need Dynamist Charge. That's a super rare. We still need that. We have 3 copies of Spinos. We have 2 copies of Ceratops. 4 copies of Terran. So we need 1 more copy of Ceratops, because you can max out at 3 copies of a card per deck. We need 1 more copy of Dynamic Power Load. 1 more copy of Dynamist Rush. Let's see. 1 more of Bracken. Is there any more Dynamist cards? 2 more Dynamist Eruptions. I think that's it. So, like, there's only, like, 4 or 5 cards more we need. So I guess we keep opening. We got a few more gems left anyway. And then once we finish that, we'll end off the stream. Because I've been going for about 3.5 hours. Wait, no, this is the wrong set. That's the set I got all the cards in my current deck from. Well, some of them anyway. Alright, another 10 packs. Let's go. Witch's Apprentice, Trigon, Abyss Script, Rise of the Abyss King. Witch's Apprentice, Reboot, Abyss Prop, Wild Wagon. I didn't have any copies of that, so... Ally Salvo, Reboot, Mechlord Army of Skiel. Trigon, Witch's Apprentice, Dynamist Spinos. Mechlord Deflection, Mechlord Factory, Sassy Rookie. Oh, there's the Taco Bell Beast. Mechlord Deflection, the Resolute Mechlord Army. There was not a rare card, unfortunate. Ghost Beef, Boon of the Mechlord Emperor, Abyss Actor Evil Heel. Ooh, there's a rare card in this one for sure. Dynamist Brachian. Okay, we needed 1 more of that, so we're done with that. The Taco Bell Beast. Noble Dragon Magician. Don't need that card, but cool. It's a rare card, I'll take it. Abyss Script Opening Ceremony. Reboot. Abyss Actor Evil Heel. Last pack. Abyss Script Fire Dragon's Lair. Dynamist Eruption. The Resolute Mechlord Army. Alright. Alright, we have enough that we could buy 6 more packs. So I'm going to end off with buying those last 6 packs. Let's hope we get something good out of this. Dynamist Brachian. Mechlord Deflection. Rise of the Abyss King. Nothing in that. Oh, it looks like there's something good in this one. Dynamist Plesios. Taco Bell Beast. Orient Dragon. That's a good card. That's a good card to splash into some decks. Dynamist Ankylos. Dynamist Plesios. Dynamist Rush. Boon of the Mechlord Emperor. Dynamist Brachian. Dynamist Terran. We still need that 1 Dynamist super rare card. Let's see if we can get it. It was a special pack because of the Taco Bell Beast. Yeah, you're right. It's special, alright. Abysstainment, Witch's Apprentice, Sassy Rookie. We have 1 pack left. Can we get the super rare? Maybe? No, we didn't get it. Ancient One of the Deep Forest, Dynamist Eruption, Sassy Rookie. Unfortunate. But you know what? We got a high rarity card out of it. It wasn't the one I wanted, but we got it. there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 more high rarity cards left in this set that are worth getting. And there's 44 packs left in the box, so maybe next time on stream I'll open up until we get the last of the Dino Mist cards that I need. But yeah, we got most of them, so that's pretty good. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it from me today. I've been going for about 3.5 hours. Thanks to everybody who showed up. Andy, Senlassa. There were a few other people who showed up earlier too. You know, I appreciate all you guys coming out. It means a lot. Alright, yeah, Shammy only popped in near the end. No, I appreciate it anyway. We had some good talks while you were here. I always appreciate you popping in, Andy. It's always fun. But yeah, for anyone watching this later as a VOD, or anyone else who might be watching this who isn't already, feel free to follow me here on Twitch, or over on Twitter where I update you guys on stuff, or just randomly post about stupid stuff that I think about, or follow me on YouTube where I upload all the VODs of my streams here on Twitch. Anyways, guys, thanks again for everyone who came out. It means a lot. And if you're watching this later as a VOD, thank you as well. Good night, everybody. Remember to be good to yourself and others. And as always, this has been your boy Titus signing off. Bye!